Hi, my name is Eric West, and I would like to discuss today why burning a bridge in any situation is never a good idea. Going out in a blaze of glory isn't always the best move when leaving a job or handling a difficult situation with a professional connection. Many times we can get hot-headed and emotional to the point that we make irrational choices, which in the long run is never the best decision. I'm going to give you some advice on how you should conduct yourself when making the decision to leave your current employer, so you don't ultimately end up burning the bridge in the process. Leaving a job can be for many reasons, from it being a terrible place to work or you find somewhere better for your future career goals. Either way, there's a few things that you want to keep in mind when getting ready to leave your current job. Number one, always be sure to give the proper amount of notice. The standard time is usually 2 weeks. If you do not follow this rule, you can put your employer in tight bind and you will usually lose that work reference. Number two, you want to make sure to stay productive. Just because you're leaving doesn't give you the right to slack off and not to do any work. The best way for you to conduct yourself is like you did before you gave the notice. Number three, be sure to tell everyone thank you, even if it wasn't the best working environment. Remember, it was part of the reason why you're able to get where you are now, and that is something to be thankful for. Number four, you want to make sure to tie up all the loose ends. Be sure to get all your projects either completed or to a good point where someone will be able to take them over without much effort. An example of this could be leaving good notes so that they'd be able to pick up where you left off and see where you get your numbers from. Just remember that your goal here is not to mess up a reference that you could need in the future to get your dream job and not to kill the chance of ever being able to work there again. You never know when you might find yourself in a tough spot, and having more people on your side can really help you to get out of it. Having to deal with somebody on the personal level. Getting into an argument with someone is a fact of life, and it's going to happen. Knowing how to handle yourself in those situations can mean the difference between success and failure. One thing that I've found to be very important is knowing how you act around your college classmates. You may not think about it, but they could potentially be working in the same career field as you. Many people don't realize this, but people you meet in college can be some of the best connections down the road. So bite your tongue and play nice, because they might be your boss someday, and what you said 20 years ago in class may come back to haunt you. Thank you for stopping by my blog, and as always, please feel free to add to the discussion by posting a comment to this blog. If you like the information contained in this blog, please subscribe to my blog and follow me on Twitter at Eric_West3.